Okay, y'all, so I literally just watched the worst episode of All the Queen's Men that I have ever seen ever in life, and I'm about to tell y'all all about it. Now, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, this is not gonna be in any kind of order because I refuse to go back and look at this episode, so I'm just gonna try to go off the top of my head based off of what I remember happened, okay? So bear with me, and please make sure to go ahead and like this video, do all the things. If you're not following me already, please go ahead and subscribe to your girl channel as well. Now, let me just go ahead and get this out the way because when I tell you I'm big mad, I'm big mad. If you caught my live last night, I had an impromptu live and I went off and I got it all off my chest, but I still got a little bit left in me, clearly, because I am so pissed off at the concierge who has to be one of the biggest hypocrites out there because he stayed in the doggone warehouse. We walked in on him torturing somebody one time. Like, you and madam are literally the same person. You just have a little more tact about yours. You're a little more quiet with yours. So anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and talk about this episode because first and foremost, when the episode opens up, I believe it opens up with Madam actually taking out Gene. I don't even know if he actually is up out of here, but he did eat that doggone cookie, and that's what his old greedy self get, sitting up there eating the cookies. How you gonna eat a cookie from your doggone op? That don't even make no sense. If my op offer me a cookie, ain't no way in the world I'm gonna eat the cookie, but you sitting up there, yeah, you gonna eat the cookie, and then they got walnuts in it, you allergic to walnuts. Like, that's his dumb fault. Like, that's all on him. I'm not even mad about it. But again, I don't know if he gone or not. The lady did call the ambulance, so he might have made it. So I guess we just gonna have to, wait and see. Anyway, y'all, beyond that, there was this moment between Madam and her lawyer, and he's like, I think we're looking good, yada, yada, yada. And everything was looking good. And that's why we knew that there was going to be some kind of something that was going to happen that was going to make her lawyer say, you need to take the plea deal, because we did see that in the trailer. I think it was just so shocking to actually see how it all played out, because in my mind, I thought that DA Rods would somehow get this footage from somewhere. I didn't really think that the concierge would be the one that would be presenting it and actually throwing Madam under the bus after they called this whole truce and everything. My girl actually called him up, even though she did, ask him, was it you that did, X, Y, and Z to the club? And he said it wasn't him. And she told him, okay, well, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm saying, Madam out here being nice. And the concierge want to do this? Like, you really want to backdoor Madam? You really want to throw her under the bus? Like, he didn't have to say anything. Dude, you probably got somebody in that warehouse right now as we speak. I'm just saying, I understand that you done lost some money, but you should have just stayed and playing nice, and you should have got your wife in check, because this actually is all because of his wife. If we just really want to narrow down why he lost all his money. He lost money because his wife couldn't keep her mouth shut and she lost her head, literally. But anyway, let me bring it back. And because we got to talk about some other stuff in the episode, because I don't want to monopolize the whole thing with that episode. Again, this is not going to be in order because I refuse to watch this episode twice. So anyway, y'all, let's talk about Midnight, shall we? Okay, let's take this character by character. Let's move on to Midnight and himself. He finally does what we've been saying all along. He finally just plays along. Like, just play along with this so that you can get her to say what you need her to say, so that you can get yourself out of trouble, because that's all she really wants, is to be your girl. So just pretend. Like, it was so simple. Midnight didn't even have to spend the night in jail. All he had to do was do this first. But anyway, he had to learn his lesson. He learned his lesson, and now he got it on videotape. And Renee, dumb self, she just as dumb as I thought she was. So there's that. Now let's go ahead and talk about your boy Fuego, because even though we said that Fuego was paranoid as hell, which he is and which he was, but he did kind of have a good reason to be a little bit paranoid. It looks like somebody really was following him. It looks like that drone really was recording him, and 9 times out of 10 it's probably the concierge. 9 times out of 10 that's exactly who it probably is. He just needs to mind his own damn business and stay out of the affairs of Club Eden and everybody in it. He doing too much. Why you got all them damn videotapes? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me bring it back. So anyway, Fuego is justified. The paranoia is justified. There really is somebody watching. And of course, Big D don't take nothing serious. You know, it is what it is. He just like, look, we'll just deal with it when it come. And Fuego, that ain't really how he trying to move. Like, Fuego is not trying to go do 5 to 10. Have y'all seen Fuego pretty self? He cannot go in jail. He cannot be in there. So I understand and I get it. And I'm here for Fuego, okay? So anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and move on to... let's talk about Trouble real quick, because Trouble finally gets to the VIP dancing. She finally becomes what she wanted all along. She finally gets to be the main attraction. And that was actually the dance scene that we got. And I was just like, okay, whatever. Anyway, y'all know these dance scenes ain't really been doing nothing for me lately, because everybody been dancing with their clothes on. I'm like, how we gonna be at a male entertainment exotic, whatever he called them? I forgot what Midnight said. I'm just gonna say it like it is. How we gonna be at the strip club and it ain't no stripping? I don't understand. What are we doing here? So anyway, y'all, we had the dance scene, but her outfit was cute. So she done made it in. Of course, Babyface salty. He the only one that don't want to congratulate her, but we all know what that's about. It's because them knees is giving out, and he know that she probably gonna take his spot, you know, at some point. But he does go and see, well, the doctor comes to him, the same one that helped Midnight, and he does like the acupuncture on him. So hopefully this will fix Babyface's knees, because Miss Tandy is out here acting a whole butt. Like, how you really gonna be mad because you gotta wait 2 weeks? You know, that don't even make no sense. But meanwhile, we already see what time she on, and we see what time Quincy is on too, because Quincy is out here just doing too much. He just acting like this little, he just acting like a kid to me. Like, I understand that he only about maybe 21 or something like that. So technically, he still got this childlike behavior. But sir, your daddy don't want to be a part of your life. Okay, move the freak on. And then when he finds out about Miss Tandy was the one who did what she did to Ray Sean, now he's like, okay, I'm gonna get both of them. I'm gonna get her for you, and I'm gonna use this against Babyface too. I'm just like, you putting too much energy in this. Just move on. Like, this is too much. Anyway, y'all, let's see who else we got. Let's talk about Amp, because Amp didn't really have a whole lot going on, but there was a moment where Dom and Amp, and they're all talking about kids in the VIP room and in the VIP dancers room. And Amp is all like, he just really wants a kid, and how he would dote on his son, or how he would, play tea party with his daughter. And then Big D is like, I don't want no kids. That's not until like about 10 years for me. And then Dom is like, sometimes it just happens, da 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 da. I'm like, girl, if you don't go take this pregnancy test and get this over with, I'm so sick of you right now. Like, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired of her. Take the pregnancy test. Let's just go ahead and get this over with, because why haven't you done that? Now, let's move on to Blue, because Blue is another person that was irking my nerves. Her and this doggone therapist. Now, you done already told the therapist something that you shouldn't have told the therapist, but now we here. And now the therapist keep wanting to know, is it your boss? Why are you doing this? Is it, is your boss making you do this? She already told you no, but then you come with this big idea, like, that's a lot of loyalty. Like, why would you be that loyal to somebody? Is there something more? Now you got Blue out here, like, questioning, is she in love with Madam? Because that's what you're trying to insinuate, that the only way that she would have that much loyalty to her is if she sees her as more than that. She was in love with Kat and she killed her. Like, that don't even make sense. Therapist, you supposed to be the therapist. Make it make sense to me, please. But okay, we gonna roll with whatever. We gonna see how this play out, because something tells me that Blue gonna end up having to take her out at some point, because I don't trust that therapist. Therapist is doing too much and she asking too many questions, okay? Just going too far. Now, we didn't even really have Tony in this episode, so we ain't really got to talk about her or Carla, because neither one of them were in this episode. But I am interested in how Madam is going to react when she does get to Carla, because our good friend Doc finally decides to tell Madam what he overheard, right? Which is interesting, because you waited all this time. Like, you didn't run to her and tell her right then. Instead, you waited, which tells me that you are just not loyal, y'all. At the end of the day, Doc is not loyal at all. Doc is full of crap. Doc is on that BS. Like, if you're supposed to be loyal to Madam, like, she's all the things that she's done for you, all of the mess that she has kept you out of, and you out here acting like this. Like, I'm just so disappointed in Doc, y'all. And I get it, he fine, all of that, yes, he all of that, but Doc at the end of the day is not showing no complete loyalty to Madam in any sense, and he don't have any reason to be disloyal to her. Like, you literally is out here sleeping with the op, like, literally. Keisha come over there and you go straight into sleeping with her. The woman who is trying to put your boss behind bars, the woman who is trying to put your boss behind bars that keeps you employed. You know, I'm just saying, like, this is just dumb on all levels. First, you don't tell immediately, you wait to tell it, and then you over here sleeping with Keisha, aka Detective Davis. Like, I just don't understand, Doc. Like, I don't get it. I just want to slap Doc at this moment. Like, right now, Babyface is making more sense than Doc. Okay? Babyface probably got more loyalty than Doc has, because why? So anyway, y'all, Miss Tandy finally did something right. She finally got that eminent domain situation taken care of, and she actually thought that was going to take her off the board and make her and Madam even. Girl, no, that was never going to happen. And then, of course, we had I guess I don't really even have to talk about this doggone testimony that we had, because we had the testimony, and you know, it was Raphael Damascus, and it's not looking that great for Madam right now, right? It's looking kind of sketch for her, but we all know that this is Madam, and at the end of the day, she's gonna come out of this. But old Raphael Damascus did put us in quite a bit of a pinch, to the point where now Madam is like, look, I'm gonna have to get on the stand myself. And I ain't even gonna lie, y'all, I am quite interested in what Madam is gonna get on the stand and say, and how she's gonna say it, and how she's gonna present it. Because right now, she fighting for her own life, and she gonna have to get herself out of this. Okay, or either that we're gonna have to buy this jury or something. I'm just saying, anybody want to ride out so that we can go pay this jury off? Because we ain't got time for Madam to get locked up. We got stuff to do. Let me know down in the comments what y'all thought about this episode. I might have left some stuff out, y'all. I really don't know. I don't feel like I did. I feel like those were all the major moments that happened, but y'all already know I did not look at this episode more than once, so I'm just going off of what I remember from what I saw. Go ahead and drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Let me know how y'all feel about how Raphael Damascus went in there and turned state's witness on Madam and got immunity for all the crap he's done. And let me know how y'all feel about Doc trifling himself, sleeping with Detective Davis. And let me know what y'all think about Midnight finally just playing along and getting the information getting the proof that he needed in order to get out of his situation. So anyway, y'all, once again, please make sure to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications so you don't miss out on any of my future All the Queens Men's video. And do not forget that every Sunday we go live for Virtual Club Eden, where it is always a vibe. And y'all already know we are going to be talking about this particular episode entitled Backstabbers, because that's exactly what was going on this week. So anyway, y'all, I will talk to y'all later. Peace.
The crown looks good, but it's heavy, ain't it?